Right then, if you've been watching my videos last couple of months, you noticed I've been using the Oneleaf day-night scope a few times. I managed to get on deer and get on rabbits. I wanted to get out a bit more with it and try and get some foxing, a bit of ratting done with it, but just not had time really, so I just wanted to do a quick run through, a review of it, because I will be using it more in the future anyway and get more footage from there. I'll just give you my honest opinion, because that's what I've been asked for. I'm not going to go into too much detail about all the features it has because it's all listed online, big long list. Basically, it's a 4K day-night scope. Prices start from $395, that's without the rangefinder, and then it's $520 with the rangefinder, which I find quite an affordable starting scope if you're going to be going into the day-night sort of use. It comes with a 2-year warranty, and also there's a ballistic calculator in there which I've not really played with because it's just a bit too beyond me for the sort of stuff I do. But you can use that to obviously adjust all your shots through the scope and it'll tell you where to shoot. Now I'm just going to get into my opinion of the scope. For the money, you can't really beat it. It's cheaper than a Pulsar and it's cheaper than the Hick, and it works. I have a couple of gripes with it. When you zero it, it sort of takes your crosshair and puts it in random places on the screen. As you can see when I shoot the muntjac, the crosshair is off to the right instead of centre of the screen. And I've emailed them about that and there's apparently nothing they can do because of the 4K resolution. It was a bit more central when I zeroed it on my 2.2. But I'd say it's not a major issue, it's just something you have to get used to. What I also liked was how user friendly it is. I find the Pulsar scopes can be a bit fiddly with the UI, changing the settings and putting it on record. This is all managed by just buttons at the buttons on the top. So you've got your day night, record, take pictures, and then you can even re-watch your footage back through the scope, which I don't think you can do through Pulsar. So I find that handy, especially when you're out in the field and you want to make sure you've actually got the shot on film. Also for zeroing, I always find day-night scopes difficult. The one-shot zero never seems to work for me. But the more I got used to it, I did sort of get it in line a lot quicker than when I first started using it. But as I say, all day-night scopes that I've used, I've always struggled getting that shot done. As for the video quality, I find it clearer than the Pulsar C50. But that could be just down to me. If you watch the footage, you'll be able to make your own assumptions. I'm going to break it down to my pros and cons of the scope. There's not many cons, and there's not many pros in that sense because I don't use these scopes that often. It's a scope, it works, I've shot deer with it, I've shot rabbits with it, no issues. Main issue is, as I said before, that crosshair being moved over to wherever it ends up on the screen and not becoming centralised. That's my main issue. The main thing I really like is how user friendly it is for changing all the settings, re-zeroing and changing day-night, putting it on record. It flows dead easy. I find it a lot easier than using a Pulsar. And then also what I found really handy is the rangefinder. So if you was looking at getting one, I'd go for the model with the rangefinder. It really helps, especially in the dark, because if you've not got a rangefinder on your thermal, you can't really range, especially with a 2.2 on rabbits. You want something just to give you an idea of where you are so you can adjust your shots. And as I said, that's $520 if you're going to be getting it with a rangefinder, and then it's just $395 without. But as I said, the scope does the job, and I'm not a technical guy with these sort of things. I just go out, shoot things with it. If it works, I'll reuse it. And as you'll see in future videos, I will be using it again, so it does the job. But I'll probably be putting it on my 243 and getting it out on some muntjac and get some foxes with it, you see, because a lot of the time when we're out on the muntjac, we're out first thing in the morning, way before light, and a lot of the time there can be foxes knocking about, which you can pick off before it's time for shooting muntjac. But yeah, I'm going to put some videos in of the last few hunts that I've used it. You can make your own mind up on it. There'll be a link in the description if you want to buy one yourself, and I've listed the prices, and any questions, just leave a comment in the box and I can try and help you.